everyone. Today we are playing Norn9 once again, and we are doing Akito's route. We're checking it out so we get to play as Nanami this time. Here we go! Let's get in there. Of course we start in the kitchen for Akito's route. Oh no, Hion, it's gonna be contagious! Dang! Why'd you do this, Kakeru? Good morning, Akito. Morning. Smells delicious. I see we have omelets, miso soup, and pickled vegetables. A true Japanese-style breakfast. Yours is over here. Vegetable soup? You seem to be feeling kinda under the weather yesterday, so stick with this for this morning. Oh, he's always thinking of other people too. Living with you is a bit scary, Akito. Feels like I'm going to start setting the bar for a potential girlfriend impossibly high. Well, Kakeru does end up with Koharu, so I guess she surpasses Akito's level then? Would that be correct? What are you talking about? Your hair's a rat's nest. Go get cleaned up already. I feel called out. If you guys can tell, I have so much hair. It can end up pretty bad in the mornings. Yes, sir. Shh, don't tell anyone about that, though. Don't tell anyone. Shukuri, I finished taking the trash out. Shall I put the plates out on the table? Yeah, thanks. Oh, she's so cute. I've only played her routes so far, so I'm not used to seeing her in other people's routes, like her picture. But she looks adorable, and her outfit's so cute. Hey, what about the other two? Ichino doesn't seem to be awake just yet. As for Nanami, I saw her a little bit ago. Neither of them are morning people. Mind if I go ahead and eat? No, Kakeru, go wake up Senri. No way, why me? I'll go wake up Nanami. Guess I ain't got a choice. I'll take care of Senri. Huh? Isn't it normally the other way around, as in Koharu takes care of Senri and you take care of Nanami? I think they'd be more likely to get up that way, too. Wouldn't that make more sense since you couples sleep in the same rooms together? That's only because you forced me to sleep in the same room as another one of your stupid whims. Very soon, Derry. Only because he was forced. Only because of that. You're stubborn as a mule. Well, I get that you're not used to it since it hasn't been that long since you started. Anyway, hurry up and get to it before our meals go cold. Dang. Okay then, one moment please. Kakeru being a wingman right here. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for helping them out. Hey, breakfast ready. Hurry and get up. Hey, how long are you gonna sleep for? Hey! My name isn't Hey. I bet you were awake this whole time, but you were just pretending to be asleep. That's because when I tried to help with breakfast, you chased me out. Come on, anyone would react like that when you come with those terrifying herbs of yours. And I went to all that trouble to pick them because Yuiga didn't seem to be feeling well. I did as you asked and made something else for breakfast, so quit being grumpy. If you call me by my name, I'll get up. The magic word. Yeah, good morning, Akito. Check out this place. It looks so strange, doesn't it? It's all sideways and a diagonal. A month has passed since we left the island where Ion was located. Otomaru and Kagami had saved Yuiga, which meant all of us were safe and accounted for. Much had happened since then, and now Akito, Yuiga, Koharu, Ichinos, and I were all living together. Yeah, the morning light and crispy air are draining the life out of me. I know your struggle. Are you alright, Ichinos? There's no need to worry about him. I'll bet he just stayed up late again last night. can't really help it now, can I? I was busy making something because someone asked me to. What? Oh, he's referring to what Shukuri asked him to make. What did you ask him to make, Akito? A small wooden box. It's very specific. What motivated you to ask for something like that? It's not like I'm in a hurry or anything. You can just work on it when you've got some free time. Okay. When it comes to Senri, his free time is limited to 365 days of a year and a piddly 24 hours a day. Can you stop making such cutting remarks, especially ones that I can't deny? We all know I'm just a big nobody that can't do anything anyway. No, don't say that! Stop that! Stop it now! Stop! That's not true at all. Your carvings are incredible. There's no value in anything an amateur like me makes. I gotta leave for work. Can you take care of the laundry for me? Sure. Akito worked in the kitchen of a small eatery in town. He'd done the same sort of work before boarding the ship, so he had no trouble acclimating. Shukuri was a fake surname, but he claimed he'd grown accustomed to it, so he continued working under the name Akito Shukuri. Will you be late coming home today? Probably. Feel free to go to sleep without me. Oh wait, waiting ain't gonna benefit you in any way. It will because I'm waiting for you, Akito. He's speechless. I'll try to come home as quick as I can. Okay. Also, would you mind telling him something for me? That he ain't just a nobody? We're doing just fine financially, so nothing's wrong with continuing the way he's been until he finds something he wants to do. I think he'll be happier hearing that from you than me. Like I could ever say that to him. So obstinate. So Akito actually made a request. Seems like things are changing a bit between the two of you then. It's not really that big of a deal. It's something super small anyway. The whole reason he asked is because Koharu showed him the bunny carvings I made for... Oh, bunnies! Can I see them? I'm sorry. I don't think you did anything wrong, Koharu. She's right, this is a good opportunity for you brothers to talk. You finally got all your memories back, yet the two of you hardly say a word to one another. Yuiga was referring to the memories I had stolen from Ichinos. Flashback time. After everything that happened on the island, we managed to reunite with Koharu and Ichinos, at which point Akito finally told him about their past. When Akito took the rest of Ichinos' powers from him, I secretly disobeyed his request to erase his memories. That made it impossible for him to keep the truth hidden. Then Ichinos was able to see everything that had happened in the past thanks to Toya's ability to peer into people's memories. I apologized to Ichinos for erasing his memories, and Akito apologized for leaving him on his own after that. Ichinos seemed to be confused by this flood of information, but even so, he didn't blame Akito or me for what we had done. All he did was mutter a quiet thank you to Akito. Aww. Yeah, that's a lot to get hit with suddenly. Although his memories had returned, they would never get back that lost time, so it wasn't as though everything had gone back to the way it was before. That was why Yuiga was acting as a buffer between them. But the chasm remained. By the way, is it your day off today, Koharu? Yes, I'm off today. I'm off tomorrow too, which overlaps with Shukuri's day off. Koharu's natural smile and good-natured personality enabled her to work as a waitress at the same eatery as Akito. They had hardly talked while we were on the ship, but having a working relationship had enabled them to grow closer. I think that's a wonderful thing. I was happy to see two of the people I cared about the most becoming good friends. Yuiga must have read that from my expression because he eyed me quizzically. You're not jealous or anything about her working at the same place as Akito, I mean? He spends more time with Koharu than you because of that. He's just here to try to stir any trouble up that he can. No, even though we work together, Shukuri is in the kitchen the whole time while I'm waitressing out front. We spend more time apart than together, really. Oh, but if it bothers you, I don't mind finding work at a different place. Oh, she's so sweet. It doesn't bother me. I don't see any reason to be jealous. Don't see any reason? That seems a little... Of course I don't, because Koharu loves Senri. You spew tea everywhere. Disgusting. If you want to complain to anyone, please direct it at Shiranui instead of me. Here, Ichinos, a dish talk. Did I say something wrong? Now, Senri's just too jumpy for his own good. Leave me alone, would you? More importantly, Koharu, why is it that you're able to act perfectly normal after that? Well, because she only spoke the truth. Sorry. He's so embarrassed. I think I got cavities listening to that just now, but let's return to the topic at hand, shall we? Why did Akito ask you to make a wooden box? I have no idea, but it's logical to assume he asked me because it'd be cheaper than paying someone else, right? Whoa! I don't think that's it. You're as prickly with your own blood brother as you are with the rest of us, I see. It's not like I'm completely cold and unfeeling. Even I would like it just a little bit if the two of us could be a little closer. But my brother won't even look me in the eye, and he won't call me by my name. My name isn't Hey. Ironically, I said the same thing to Akito this morning. I can't get Akito to call me by name either unless I force him to, that is. Should you really have to force someone to do that? Yeah, he's got a point. That is strange, isn't it? Shukuri will call the two of you by your names when he's in front of Yuiga and me. He has no problem calling Yuiga and Koharu by their names either. It's not fair. I think he's just embarrassed. He doesn't mean anything bad by it. His interpersonal skills are pretty awful. We can't even call us by our names. Not surprising considering who his younger brother is. Kakeru is just firing shots left and right. Calm down, man. Calm down. Yes, I know, although I'd rather feel that familial connection from something other than a shared lack of social skills. Our daily lives together were peaceful and uneventful. All that was different was where we lived. Instead of the spherical ship, we now resided in an ordinary house. Ichino still retained his habit of holding up in his room, but Koharu would gently scold him for it, and Yuiga would at times take more forceful measures to drag him out. Akito still looked perpetually grumpy, even as he cooked up people's favorite dishes. The house was lively, yet also serene and relaxing. We passed the time here the same way as we did when we were on the ship. By the way, Kakeru, you haven't touched your tea. You sure are observant. You'd be better off giving that attention to Akito, though. I have the extremely important duty of nursing you back to health. Here's your medicine. I'm basically back to normal already. I don't really need to drink this. He looked a bit forlorn as he took the medicine from me. While he was with his father, he'd sustained deep emotional scars. His body was also severely weakened from it, enough that he couldn't even get out of bed for a while. Aww. For days he had nightmares and would groan in his sleep, resulting in insomnia. Fortunately, Kagami had used his powers to free Yuiga from those nightmares, and his symptoms slowly diminished. I know he doesn't like the medicine, but he still needs to take it. Akito had entrusted me with the task of looking after Yuiga while he recovered, as well as monitoring Ichino's food intake, which since he often skipped meals. Granted, the latter wasn't all that big of an undertaking, since all he had to do was heat up the food that Akito had already made. I spent every day this past month looking after these two. Oh, by the way, Nanami, I was thinking about heading to the flower shop to handle a shipment. Would you mind coming along? You use your powers again. We told you to take it easy. Only a little. Problem is, I can't carry it all by myself. Fine, I'll go get ready to leave. Yuiga and I walked along the main street, heading for the flower shop. In our hands were vibrant bouquets. We drew the attention of the people we passed. I started making these for fun, but since requests for them come in periodically, I'm thinking I could make a business out of this. Yuiga held 2 bouquets in his hand out for me to see. The flowers are blooming beautifully, likely due to Yuiga's powers. That wasn't all that made them impressive, though. The perfect balance of color indicated that he had a good eye. It gives me a little spending money. No harm in doing only this much, right? that isn't up to me to decide. You need to discuss that with Akito. Yeah, discuss it with mom. Akito's a weird guy. You're plenty weird yourself if you ask me. I'm a perfectly normal, nice young man. Akito, on the other hand, is too nice for his own good, abnormally so. I like how he calls himself perfectly normal, nice young man. I mean, he was lucky enough to find a romantic partner in you, so you'd be perfectly justified if he wanted to live alone with you, but he doesn't do that. He looks after his brother and even fusses over me too. I get it, they were separated for a long time and he's always worried about Shinri, but there's no excuse with me. I put his friends and loved ones in danger. Does it make any sense for him to go out of his way to look after a guy like me? Oh, that's so sad. What Yuika was referring to involved his father. In a bid to use the Esper's powers for himself, he had manipulated Yuiga and cleverly persuaded Koharu and Shinri to go along with him as well. Our group had separated as a result, and had things played out differently, we might have had to fight one another. You were brainwashed. You didn't do any of that intentionally. That doesn't really matter. I'd understand if Akito held a grudge against me, but instead he and everyone else are too good-natured. Life is the same in this house. As it was on the ship. Feels like everything's being submerged in a lukewarm bath. So you dislike it? No, that's not it. There's nothing wrong with our home, our friends, or anything else. The problem lies with me finding such kindness abnormal. Why is this route making me emotional already? It's not even your route. There was a time when I felt the same way, when I would flinch away from people's kindness, afraid of it. Yeah, I'm a bit envious of you for being able to talk about it in the past tense. Someday you'll be able to do the same. Not so sure about that. At any rate, being in a lukewarm bath makes me restless. That's why I'm trying to find something to do. Which is why you started making bouquets? I'd like to at least make enough money to cover my own medicine. But Akito won't give me an inch. Could you help me persuade him? As long as you promise not to push yourself too hard. He smiled at me but otherwise didn't respond. The scars he suffered wouldn't heal overnight. No matter how much he smiled, all I could see was the pain lurking underneath. Why is this route so emotional already? It's not even his route. I'll end off here for now though. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please like, comment, subscribe if you would like to see more. And I will see you next time. Bye bye!